Hey everybody, welcome back to a new season of Just Talk with Gabe. I'm here, my sidekick is here, and so is our guest. Let's get started. Who do we have on today's show?
Well, today we have... Wait for it. We ready?
Uh-huh.
Wait for it.
Yeah?
It's us!
What? Why?
Well, it's been a minute, and I think we needed to check in with our listeners and catch them up on what's been going on with us to kick off Season 6.
Well, before we get started, let's give a shout out to our sponsors. Fade Life Clothing, BCK Online, and Link PR. Fade Life Clothing is a unique clothing line out of Atlanta, Georgia, geared towards those who love intoxicating style.
BCK Online is a digital online magazine that keeps you in the know and up to date on the lives of young entertainers, rising stars, parents, and much more.
And Link PR is definitely the missing link to your success in the entertainment industry. I'm so glad Fade Life Clothing, BCK Online, and Link PR are all back for another season. Wow, another season. Wow, can you believe it? We're on season 6.
Honestly, absolutely.
All right, now then, grab your snacks, sit back, relax, and as always, enjoy the show.
What's up? It's Lance Alexander. I recently launched a new health and wellness book entitled From Junk to Hunk. After completing my own journey of losing over 70 pounds, I realized the mental transformation was far greater than the physical changes, and that going from junk to hunk could apply to any goal. By clearing out the junk, which is anything negative or toxic towards that goal, like distractions, you transform into a hunk, which is a stronger, better version of you. Get From Junk to Hunk at FromJunkToHunk.com.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome back. We're in the studio again. This is weird.
No, yeah, it is kind of weird.
Yeah, I haven't been here in a minute.
But Office Dog is in his normal spot, so he's cool.
Oh, yeah, he already found his spot. He's chilling.
He's back to normal very quickly.
Very quickly. Us, on the other hand, it'll take a bit of adjustment.
Yeah, maybe 5 or 6 more episodes in, we'll be like, okay, yeah, we're back.
Yeah, probably. Anyway, we're back.
So since we've been gone for a while now, well, not a while, but a good minute.
Yeah.
What's been happening with you?
All right, well, since the last season, I graduated high school.
Yay! Oh, wait a minute. Should I put like a clapping sound there instead?
Nah, it's fine.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm officially a college student.
Congratulations.
A freshman, so I'm at the bottom of the totem pole.
No street cred anymore?
No, I'm no longer a senior, if anything, sadly.
I'm sorry.
All power and authority is gone forever.
But you get to live in the dorms.
Yeah, which has been a very interesting experience so far. I think we're like 10 weeks in as of recording this, and there's been 4 fire alarms.
4 fire alarms in 10 weeks.
Yeah.
Wow.
The most famous of which being the first one, which was the first night of school.
Oh.
We literally finished all of our classes.
That was their welcoming.
That was the welcoming, yeah. We finished all of our classes. We were getting ready to go to sleep. Fire alarm goes off. We all had to rush outside. And then another one happened, which I think was like the third one, at 3 in the morning.
Jeez.
So we were all up at 3 in the morning. We were very upset.
I bet.
Because it was 3 in the morning. It's safe to say the fire department does not like us.
I don't think they do.
Because 4 false alarms.
I mean...
They showed up to each and every one of them.
Yeah, I know. You sent me a pic of one, and it was just
that was
the look on their faces.
That was the 4th time. So by now they would have kept record of it.
Yeah, I'm sure. The look on their faces was quite...
the fire department does not like us.
I don't think they do.
I truly do not see how they could like us after all of that.
I don't... But you guys need to send them like a fruit basket or a...
I don't even know if a fruit basket would fix it.
Yeah, probably not.
I think that relationship is just sour at this point. Truly.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
But yeah, I am studying film.
Okay.
Which has been a very interesting experience so far. We've been looking at a lot of early black and white type silent films.
That's kind of cool.
It is very cool. And actually not all of them are black and white, because what they did back then was they wanted some color, but they didn't quite know how color really worked. So they would just tint the films a certain color.
So like that sepia or pick kind of like pick an Instagram filter and put it on it?
Yeah, basically that's what they did.
That's kind of cool.
One we watched was green.
Ew.
Like a weird limeish or darkish. I don't remember what color, shade of green it was. It was all green.
That would mess with my eyes.
Yeah, 2 hours of just green.
And it was silent?
And it was silent.
Was it at least good?
Debatable.
So far, what has been your favorite movie that you've watched?
Oh boy, I don't even know. The reason I don't even know is I watch movies for like 3 different classes.
Oh, wow.
So they all blend together after a while. It's like, wait, what class am I doing this for again?
Oh, that's kind of funny.
So yeah, we moved on from that. We're on like speaking movies now in proper color.
Well, I mean, I guess if you're an actor and you need to do like a black and white film, that's kind of good training because you have to focus on your body language and your movements.
Yeah, you can't speak because speaking didn't exist.
That's kind of
So
cool.
you kind of had to like really overemphasize certain things
That's kind of cool.
because you couldn't just say what was happening.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was very interesting to learn about.
Well, I'm kind of glad that you actually know what direction you want to go in. See, me on the other hand, I have a unique story. Maybe not too unique.
Oh boy.
But it took me 5 tries to figure out a major. I changed my major 5 times.
Oh my, wow.
And ended up with a degree, like 2 degrees that I didn't plan on. Because I changed so much that the work was automatically included. It was kind of funny.
So basically you accidentally graduated college.
No, I didn't accidentally graduate. I accidentally graduated with 2 majors.
I mean...
It worked.
It worked. You did the work. You did
In
the work.
4 years.
In 4 years.
Can you top that one?
No.
You're not going to try?
I'm not going to try. I'm going to just stick with what I have.
Well, that's kind of... Okay, fine.
Yeah.
I mean, you just don't want to be like me.
I'm not going to switch 1,000 times.
I said 5 or 4. I can't remember. But
That's one more fire alarm we've had.
That's one more than the fire alarm.
Yeah. Well, for now, I might have just jinxed it.
You
Who
probably
knows?
did. Wait till you go to school.
Next episode, I'm going to show up and be like, so it happened again.
So we're on number 5.
Yeah, we're on number 5, but hopefully not.
Hopefully not. Poor you and
Yeah.
your dorm people. So what else has been interesting in the land of college?
I know for one class, our professor decided to take us outside.
Uh-huh.
And 2 times, actually. The first time we played a weird game where he took a bunch of papers. He gave us 1 paper each. Divided us into 2 teams. And what happened is we had to cross to the other side by putting our papers in a path and actually getting to the other side. And then occasionally, as we were putting the papers down, because we can only step on the paper. We couldn't step on the grass or the rocks or anything.
Okay.
And this was in the scorching heat, by the way.
Okay.
Like Texas summer.
Okay.
We're all burning out there. And then he would occasionally walk over and take a piece of paper up and walk away. So then we had to figure out, well, how the heck are we going to get across? Because we all had to get across, not just one person. So we had to go back and grab papers that we already laid down and bring them back forward.
Uh-huh.
And then eventually we ran out of paper because only 1 paper for each person. So what we decided to do was split the papers in half.
Oh, that's kind of smart.
Put them on our shoes and scoot across to the end.
Oh, that's kind of actually smart. I don't think I would have thought of that.
So we won, by the way.
Oh, congratulations on that.
Yeah.
But I don't think I would have... What was the point of that exercise?
The point of that exercise is studying the human cognitive functions like reasoning and everything.
Oh, that's pretty deep.
He divided us into 2 teams, but he never specified that we were competing against each other. We just naturally assumed we were competing against each other. So even though we won, he was like, well, why didn't you help out the other team? We were like, we were supposed to?
Oh, that's kind of a cool class.
Yeah, and then the second time, we played Capture the Flag, and we lost horribly.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's kind of a cool class. See, we didn't do things like that. We didn't have, like, classes that were interactive. And, I mean, we had thought-provoking discussions, but I want to go outside and play Capture the Flag.
Not in the scorching heat.
No. Never in the scorching heat or the cold.
Well, apparently, I found out that professor did the same game last year in the rain.
Oh, nice.
And they had a similar strategy with the pieces of paper because it was all wet, so they could stick it to their shoes better.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
So apparently we used the same winning strategy, which is kind of cool.
That's pretty neat. That's pretty interesting.
Just in the heat, not in the rain.
Huh. I want to go take that class. Can I go just, like, show up and just sit there? I think
No.
Professor would notice.
He would probably notice, yeah.
Like, who are you? Why are you in my class?
Probably.
I had a friend who actually did that. He just, like, showed up.
He just showed up to classes?
Just showed up to classes. He was, like, kind of in our little clique. Did not even go to our school.
He just showed up.
Showed up. Better attended than I was. Whatever.
All right.
It happens.
It happens,
It happens, people. It happens.
It happens.
So what else do you have to tell? This is kind of interesting to hear what else is going on in your world. Because I have a boring life. Nothing has been happening since we broke
Well,
season 5.
Sadly, I think those are like the only 2 major stories I want to say. Occasionally we hear music in the middle of the night.
Well, that happens.
Yeah, that happens.
I remember my sweet mates and I had a music war. It got bad.
Oh, boy.
They would play music late at night, and I'd be asleep, and I'd bang on the walls, and then I'd play music early in the mornings, and they'd bang on the walls. Eventually, it was a draw.
Yeah, I've become a bit of a night owl, I will say. Specifically because, well, they're playing music. I'm not going to sleep. And then even when they don't do it, it's like, well, I'm wide awake now. Especially because one of my classes ends very late at night.
Uh-huh.
And so I'm already up.
So you just jam out to the music. You're
like,
okay.
I'm like, I'm already here. I'm wide awake. Just went out of class.
Maybe they can give us some good tips on songs for show ideas.
Perhaps.
So tell me about the cafeteria.
Oh, the cafeteria.
On a scale of 1 to 10, where are we at?
I'd say it's like at a 7.
Solid
more
7.
or less.
That's good.
Yeah. There's burgers, pizza. Occasionally they have hot dogs there.
Ew.
Sandwiches.
I've never liked really hot dogs.
You don't like hot dogs?
I always take the hot dog meat out and just put the toppings on the bun and eat it that way.
You don't like sausage?
Not really. It just doesn't taste well. And then they used to use some kind of dye in it.
Ew.
And it would mess up my tummy. So
unfortunate.
It's quite unfortunate. But have you ever had a chili dog without the dog in it?
I don't think I want to try that.
I guess it's just bread and chili.
It's just bread and chili, yeah.
And cheese.
And then also, speaking of cheese, we have tacos sometimes. And what else do we have? A big potato sometimes.
That's
just
Cool.
depends. They alternate food a lot.
Didn't you say you have like this special little magic machine where you can go order your stuff?
Yeah, there's like the special magic machine where they have like pizza, sandwiches, burgers, rice for some reason.
It's like custom
all these foods and then just rice. And then also pasta. Those are like the main foods that you can order anytime you want.
It's just like customize it?
Yeah.
Why would you want to customize rice? I mean, I guess it's steamed
fried
rice or fried rice.
Yeah, fried rice. Yeah, they have different variants of rice.
Or like saffron.
Saffron rice? What?
I don't know.
What, is that just like rice with blue food dye?
Is saffron blue? I don't
don't know what color saffron is. Whatever color it is, they just dye the rice that color, I guess.
I don't know. Maybe just like some spice or something. I don't know. It's not a recipe I read.
I don't know.
I just thought I'd throw that out there so I could sound culinary.
It's rice.
It's rice.
It's rice.
It's rice. Rice works.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it is very cool.
I mean, I think the best meal that we would have at my old alma mater was brunch. That was like the best on the planet. Everybody showed up to brunch.
We skipped brunch.
No, brunch was like the best. You had like just amazing food and then go back and go to sleep. But yeah, we weren't too kind of
Yeah, cinema majors are up at weird times.
Oh, that's true.
So sometimes we just skip brunch. Remember, we woke up at 5 in the morning to shoot something for our class. Because we wanted it to look like very dark. And we couldn't get it right at actual nighttime. So we're like, we'll just get up early.
That makes sense. I mean, early call times.
Yep.
3-4 in the morning. So
yeah, so we were used to it.
There you go.
I was.
That's kind of cool. So it sounds like you're having a pretty good year.
Yeah, I think I am.
So far, so good?
So far, so good. I'll report back if we have another fire alarm.
I would love to hear about more fire alarms. And more.
I would not love to experience more fire alarms, but we'll see.
I don't know. I just have to have that laugh. That's my source of enjoyment, is hearing you go, I had to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning for a fire alarm.
Like, both me, like, all of us, and the fire department do not want any more fire alarms. Like, we would never want to see each other ever again.
Let's try to set that goal for the school year.
Yeah.
That's a positive thing to put into place.
It's a very positive thing, yes.
All right, so this year, season 6, because we're almost at the end of the year.
Oh, yeah, we are.
Tell me about season 6. What's going to happen this season?
It's going to be very interesting. We're going to be more musician-focused this year.
Ooh. So we're going to have a lot of music. We're going to Musiclandia?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, well, I'm looking forward to actually, we do have some pretty cool musicians coming up, so I'm pretty looking forward to it. And
I am too.
What my goal is, I'm going to put this out there in the atmosphere. I want us to interview, wait for it, Amara La Negra.
I don't know if we're going to get that. We might.
I want us to interview Amara La Negra.
I'll work on it.
Work on it hard.
Will do.
Okay.
All right, everybody.
Well, guys, thanks for just tuning in to catch up and see what Mr. Silva's been up to. Again, I've been up to nothing.
So one day you'll have an interesting story.
Possibly. Shoot me some ideas, guys. I'm drowning over here. We will see you for the next episode of
Just Talk with Gabe. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
And that's a wrap. Okay, guys. Did you enjoy our catch-up? We hope you did. So stay tuned for some amazing interviews from the music industry coming up this season. Until the next episode, peace out.